Hey, selective watchers. Are you tired of action movies that hit softer than a pillow fight? Well, strap in, because today we're dropping 7 Netflix action movies so intense, they'll make your Netflix password the hottest commodity since a private jet. From skull-cracking martial arts to city-leveling chaos, these films don't just break the mold, they nuke it. Ready to turn your living room into a war zone? Let's go full throttle. Starting with number 7, Kate. Imagine John Wick's twisted Tokyo cousin, and you've got this neon-soaked nightmare. Mary Elizabeth Winstead plays a lethally poisoned assassin with just 24 hours to live, and she's spending every second carving through the Yakuza like a sushi chef on Red Bull. Think neon-lit alley brawls, katana duels and pachinko parlors, and a finale where she literally fights to her last breath. Critics called it style over substance. But since when did substance include a shotgun blast to a cherry blossom tree? Pro tip, skip the sushi. Stick to popcorn and maybe a trauma therapist. Next up, number 6, Extraction. Chris Hemsworth proves he's more than just Thor's hammer in this adrenaline tsunami. He plays Tyler Rake, a mercenary who's 10% regret and 90% human wrecking ball. The movie's 12-minute one-take action scene isn't just a gimmick, it's a masterclass in mayhem. Helicopter chases, bridge explosions, and a body count higher than your credit card debt. The sequel's coming, but this one's still king because nobody does "I've given up on life" rage like a Hemsworth. Fun fact, that kid actor, he's actually crying. Can't blame him. Thor just blew up a market. And number 5, The Night Comes for Us. This is the Raid's psychotic twin, cranked to 11. Indonesian action legend Joe Taslim stars as a gangster who betrays a syndicate, triggering a blood feast that makes Mortal Kombat look like Teletubbies. Broken Bones? Check. Chainsaw versus machete duels? Check. A villain named the Operator who'd give Freddy Krueger nightmares? Double check. This isn't a movie, it's a 2-hour cardiac arrest. Critics called it excessive. We call it Tuesday. Pro tip, watch this with a friend so someone can call 911 when you pass out. Number 4, 6 Underground. Michael Bay's midlife crisis turned into a movie. Ryan Reynolds leads a squad of fake dead vigilantes blowing up dictators, Ferraris, and every law of physics. The opening 20-minute car chase is a symphony of chaos. Cars flipping, magnets crushing, and Reynolds cracking jokes mid-explosion. The finale? A skyscraper collapsing into the ocean because Michael Bay heard subtlety was a disease. This isn't cinema. It's a $150 million firework directed by a raccoon on espresso. Pro tip, watch this on a 4K TV or don't bother. Your phone screen can't handle this much bam. Number 3, Upgrade. Black Mirror meets John Wick in this techno-horror show. A paralyzed man gets implanted with a rogue AI that turns him into a human guillotine. The fight scenes? Choreographed by Skynet. The twists? Brain-melting. That ending where he realizes he's just a meat puppet? You'll question your Alexa's loyalty for weeks. Critics ignored it because they feared the AI uprising. Joke's on them. Your Roomba's already plotting. Pro tip, unplug your smart fridge, just in case. Number 2, Mad Max, Fury Road. The Citizen Kane of car crashes. Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron drag you through a post-apocalyptic desert where gasoline is religion and sanity is optional. Flame-throwing guitars? Check. Pole-vaulting suicide bombers? Check. A villain who looks like silver-sprayed Satan? Double check. This isn't a movie. It's a 2-hour adrenaline syringe to the heart. Why is it not number 1? Because even perfection needs a rival, and Bob Odenkirk exists. And our number 1, nobody. John Wick, but it's Saul Goodman on steroids. Bob Odenkirk plays a dad who rediscovers his inner psychopath when thieves steal his daughter's kitty cat bracelet. The bus fight scene? A blood-splatter ballet of broken bones and primal rage. The body count? Higher than your ex's red flags. This film proves dad energy is the deadliest force in the universe. Why is it number 1? Because nothing's scarier than a man with nothing left to lose and a spoon. Pro tip, lock your cutlery drawer. Now, selective watchers, if your heart isn't punching through your chest, check your pulse. You might be dead. Do we miss your favorite explosion? Scream at us in the comments. And if you're craving more chaos, smash that playlist for our 7 best heist movies. Guaranteed to make your watch list a felony. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got enough explosions to make Michael Bay blush. Until next time, stay unhinged, stay loud, and never bring a spoon to a gunfight.